Hey fellas, welcome to Friendship Shaving. I hope you're keeping very well today. It is a lovely hot summer's day where I am. It is 28 degrees centigrade in the shade. So very nice. And I'm going to just start by putting a cool flannel on my face. And then I'm going to put on some PreShave. I'm going to use my usual PreShave, which is the Proraso White. Which I just find it to be very nice indeed. And I'm not putting it on today to particularly aid my shave or reduce razor burn or anything like that. I'm just putting it on to add a bit more moisture to my skin. And just as part of the very nice process of shaving. So there we are, that's what I'm doing so far. Got a lovely shave for you today. You've no doubt seen in the picture that accompanies this video two beautifully restored straight razors that were rescaled for me by James from Sustain a Shave, and he's done a terrific job. So I've got one of them here today, lovely Bengall razor, and I'm trying to catch the light so you can see the name, but not doing a very good job of it. And there we are, beautiful red translucent scales. And this one was finished on a Japanese natural stone. The blue one was finished on a famed Escher, and I can tell you that the blue one is a very nice shave indeed. To go with the red and blue razors, I've chosen my Simpson's Chubby 2, made to celebrate the coronation of King Charles, and this is a synthetic brush, and it uses the platinum. No, it doesn't. He uses the Sovereign synthetic, of course, to celebrate King Charles, the Sovereign. That was so obvious, I can't believe I got that wrong. But this fibre is their budget fibre, if one likes to put it like that, but it is, it's perhaps not right to use the word budget in association with Simpsons, but it is their cheaper option. And it is still a very nice soft tipped brush. I don't use it very often, but yeah, brought it out today. The colours matched, so I brought it out. And the soap I'm using today is from Zingari Man. And guys, I can tell you that the scent on this one is fantastic. It is Brewer. I know that is a mini label on my little sample. I've used a fifth of this sample, and I've got plenty of lather my shave. So there we are. And I'll tell you about the soap as we get going. Now on the drain, a drop of water out. Wet my blade. And I shall start the shave. Do you know that mirror up above the camera there? It's just a little bit too far away with those glasses. So I'll turn to this one. And that is a very nice edge indeed. Now, I know some gentlemen rave about Japanese natural stones and for me, having used the blade finished on the Escher just a couple of days ago, I would say that I prefer the Escher. It is a little bit smoother, but perhaps as it's a first shave with both edges, it's perhaps not fair to say yet. And I literally know nothing at all about Japanese natural stones. So this is my first opportunity to shave with one. Well, I tell you, it is a nice shave though. New razors to me as well. I had cleaned both of the blades up myself and then sent them away to James because with my mum having difficulties, just didn't have the time to do anything with these. And honestly guys, I couldn't make these scales. I think that takes tremendous skill and all the right tools, and I don't think I have either in great quantity, so it was fantastic to send them off and get them back. So that's a lovely first pass. Now let me tell you about the soap, guys. I was a bit concerned when I put it on. I thought he was going to disagree with me for a moment, but seems okay. So the scent of this soap is really quite complex. And I noticed if I looked on some British sites that were selling this soap, they didn't give the full scent profile. And I was glad I went over to the Zingari Man website and looked at their profile. And it opens up. It's got a fantastic scent in the tub, but it opens up with lots of fruit, and it comes up with guava, mango, pineapple, apricot, passion fruit and melon. So you've got all of that in the opening accord, and upon reading that list, I really wasn't very sure about getting it, but I had a little comment from a gentleman that recommended this and said it was fabulous, so I tried it, and I'm glad I did. It's you would expect it to be totally fruity, but somehow all those opening fruity notes blend together into something more than just fruit. In the mid notes, it's got kumquat, orange, apple, juniper, hops, and a scent of grass. And I can pick up the hops and the grass, I think, amongst that fruitiness. And then it finishes with sweet musk, pine, woods, and amber. And when I started lathering up the soap, I did kind of get a little bit of hint amongst all that fruitiness of, I don't know, walking through an orchard or something with the grass and maybe I'm finding it very difficult to explain, but a very, very nice scent indeed. Perhaps walking through the Kent countryside where they grow hops for beer. And of course, back in the old days, I don't know if it is still done anymore, but a lot of families from the London area would go to Kent to pick hops and take their children, and it would be like a kind of working holiday. I'm sure that industry isn't as big as it used to be. That's a bit of a shame, really. Second pass, guys. This is incredibly smooth now. Perhaps it just needed that first pass to settle in. won a little prize, guys. Won a little prize on the Shave Dad Facebook group, and it was put up by a gentleman called Adam, and when I get it I will share all of Adam's details, but he is the owner of the Olde Straight Shop, and I believe I have that right. But I won an NOS, New Old Stock Strop, a Japanese strop from Tokyo. Chuffed to bits with that, so I can't wait for that to come. And put it to some use. And do you remember the Kamasuri style razor that I was trying to get a good edge on? Guys, I still cannot get a good edge on that razor. Where did that come from? I have spent hours honing it, time and again, and I pass all the sharpness tests you can imagine, and I take it to the face, and it's just awful. I'm at the point where, well, perhaps rather big-headedly, I'm beginning to wonder if it's a steel or something, because I can't hone a razor. So I don't know what's going on with that, guys. I did write to the gentleman that made it, asking for advice, but I didn't get anything back. But it is shaped exactly like a straight razor. You know, the apex is centered in the middle of the spine. So I am stropping it as I would a straight razor, but it's not having it. So I'm not quite sure what to do with that. But there we are. Now the soap, I forgot to say, it's a tallow soap, by the way. It boasts a luxury post-shave with great skin health. That's what it says on the website. Comes in a 5-ounce tub for $24.95 in the US. I've seen it in the UK for $22.95, although $23.95 seems to be the usual price for vendors. But yeah, 5 ounces. A very, very nice scented soap indeed. I'm not super keen on fruity scents. So, but this one is nice. Now I'm just going to use my PreShave green. Just hold it the right way around so you can see the name on the bottle. I've rather a lot of this, and I'm just trying to use some of it up. And I know it won't overpower any of the scent from the soap. So guys, that is my shave. Thank you very much for being a part of it. You look after yourselves, especially in parts of the world where the weather is a lot hotter than it is here in the UK. Be well, and I'll see you soon. Thanks now. Bye bye.